Coach, the Broncos are coming off 4 points against Colorado College, and they clinch home ice in third place in the NCHC. We'll just start by recapping the weekend.
Well, certainly we knew going out to Colorado College that we were going to be playing against a team that was playing well. The previous weekend they had gotten a tie against Minnesota Duluth. We know how good they are. We have had battles against them throughout the years here in the NCHC, and before that in non-conference play. We had yet to win a game going out there this weekend, and so it was gratifying for us to get the win on Saturday night. Did not feel that our team played as well as a team on Friday night as we would have liked, but really liked our effort on Saturday. In tough circumstances, it was their senior night, their last game at home, that we knew that they were going to come out hard, and it was very important for us to kind of get them back in their heels, get into attack mode. I think certainly the first goal in the game was a key, but great win. We're approaching it, simply game by game right now, and when you do that, good things happen, and that's what's happened now with the fact that we're going to be playing at home for sure in the playoffs, which is real tough to do in the NCHC.
2 bits of kind of hockey history happened there on Saturday, and you became the first the first coach in ice hockey history to win 300 games at the NHL level, and you got your 100th win as a Bronco. But another bit of history involving you was a guy I'm sure you've known for a long time, Daryl Sutter, passing you with the LA Kings. Just touch on those 2 bits.
Well, first, touching on Daryl's accomplishment and passing me in wins with the LA Kings, I think Daryl would probably look more at the 2 Stanley Cups that they've won since he's been there
Sure.
than passing me as being a big thing. But he's a friend, and certainly I plan to reach out to him to congratulate him for that. Great coach, and obviously I enjoyed my time in LA, and he's done a tremendous job there. So on the other side of it, it was, and I have to thank you, Adam, and our department here in terms of recognizing that. I would not have known that until after the game when Sheldon Dries, our captain, acknowledged me, presented me the puck after the game, and I'm sure you had something to that, informing him as well. But it was pretty special for that to happen with a win, to happen when we desperately needed a win to clinch home ice advantage, and certainly it's 3rd place in our conference. So pretty special, no question about it. And happened also, that was Scott Moldenhauer's 100th game there too, and they haven't been all wins at Scott's Head, but it was fun, and I enjoyed it, and to be able to share that with the team and all the staff members was great.
With Minnesota Duluth coming in here this weekend, they're playing for the league championship. You split up there way back in November. It's been so long. What can you take from that series?
Well, we just know every time we've played Duluth, they've been battles. We were fortunate enough a couple of years ago to beat them in the first round of the NCHC playoffs up there, and we've had great games. I mean, Scott Scanlon and their staff just does a tremendous job of preparing their team. They've got talented players. They're very similar to us. They have NHL-style players. They've got players with a lot of size, and they bring a physical edge to their game, and they're battling to finish first overall in the league. Now, for us, when we look at it, they're the number 2 ranked team in the country, and we're just simply trying to win the next game we play. And when you keep that mindset, good things, as I said, will happen. So we'll be ready. We're excited about it. Again, we're going to need some help from our local fans, our students. A lot of them are going to be gone on spring break. We're asking that hopefully that a few of them will stay to help us support us for these games, but we need a lot of community support. What a spectacle it'll be. Two teams that are playing very well, I believe. With Duluth, they have not lost for 11 games, so they're coming in here playing very, very well. Exciting hockey, great opportunity for our team.
You touched on it, but just how much fun is it to be a part of a series like this where there's a lot on the line, it's 2 top 10 teams, you're welcoming them to your place. I mean, how much is this what you want as the guy who's leading the program?
Well, I mean, it's the end of the season, and to say with 2 games to go that you've got the 3rd place team and the 2nd place team in the conference playing, and it's an important game. That's a great thing, because last year we were kind of on the outside looking in at this point in terms of having home ice. So really special for our team and for our young program. When we look at Duluth, their team is primarily made up of seniors and juniors, and they were built for this year. They've got a tremendous team. They've got a lot of guys who are going to go on and be good pro players. We're mainly sophomores and freshmen, So it's really special for our team to be in this type of a scenario, but it's not something that we walked in the back door and we didn't surprise anybody. We've played pretty consistent all year. We would expect our team to be ready for a very good team this weekend in Duluth, and just excited about the opportunity to play them at home. Last year, with the imbalanced schedule, we did not have them as guests here in our building last year, so it's kind of nice to have them back in here.
I mean, what do you guys do at practice to just build up that intensity? Because you will be playing, a top team, but you guys, what do you do at practice to build that intensity?
Well, we have our routines. We have themes for every single day of the week in terms of our practices. Mondays are honest Mondays. We analyze what went on the weekend, and we're very honest with our players in our assessment of how we played and things we need to be better at. Tuesdays are competition Tuesdays. Ultimately, the game of hockey comes down to winning one-on-one battles and showing your high compete level, so we'll be working on that. Wednesdays is detail Wednesdays. We'll be putting the key points of our game plan for Duluth in place there, so we'll be working on that and special teams. Thursdays is tempo Thursday. We want speed, tenacity, get after it, high tempo practice, and Friday is do it Friday. You've done all the other things all week, so let's just do it, and that's our theme on Fridays. And then Saturday will be resilient Saturday. No matter what happened on Friday, if we won, we need to be resilient because we know they're going to come out determined. If we happen to lose Friday night, we need to be resilient, dig our heels in, and make sure they don't walk out of here with 2 wins. And that's our weekly plan, and then it'll be refocused Sunday after that series is done. But right now, the only thing we're concerned about is do it Friday, and we need to do it on Friday.